Hi everyone, it's CJ here, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about a project that I'm working on. Started off with Kat Han doing her project with the Mixed Media Morsels group over on Facebook. I started off trying to think of supplies. Generally when I'm doing a project, that's my first consideration. Do I have the supplies to create? Well, she has this cute little composition book, and I knew I didn't have any of those, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and make one. Well, I have lots and lots of different type of I don't know, DIY type ideas that come to me. Some of them actually turn into things, and others just kind of, you wonder if it's even possible. But I thought, well, I'll go ahead and see if I can make some type of a little composition book or that type of thing to do her project that she's showing over on the Mixed Media Morsels page. So anyway, I got to looking at my bag of, well, bags. I mean, that's what it is. It seems like I'm always getting a bag somewhere. Even when I take a bag with me to put things in, I get a bag, or somebody brings me something and it's in a bag. So I have a bag of bags. Well, my first thought was to take one of these bags and cut it down and create some type of a, I don't know, journaling type thing. And what I did was, I took the bag apart, and I can actually show a demonstration of how I did this at a later date, because I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing that you see right now. But anyway, I glued the two ends together, and it'll stand up like this. My whole idea of using this is I wanted to be able to use those handles there at the top, maybe cover them with something. Well, I started off by go ahead and gesso it and putting the paint on there, putting the plastic wrap on there, and I'm thinking to myself, gee, this is just getting out of hand. It's getting so big. And by the time I started doing this inside part, which you can see, lots and lots of goodies in there, it kind of wore me out. I thought, whoa, boy, I'm going to have to back off on this. So I set it aside. I'm not going to throw it away. I don't throw stuff away, especially like this. I'm going to come back to it, and I'll probably show some kind of video about how I did it, what I'm going to use it for, that type of thing. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a purse, but I don't know. Maybe I'll make it into a journal. So anyway, back to the drawing board. I have a bunch of these books like this that you can get like at the checkout counter at the store. This just happens to be a bridal book, and I thought, I'm going to use one of those. So first thing I did was on the head, and I painted front and back black. And then I had already made some of these, I don't know what you call this. I think this was like faux washi tape, and I had it on one of these, I guess it's an address label, but it's one of the great big ones. And I cut it down into strips like this, and pretty much followed along with what Kat was doing in her videos. If you have not seen how to do this, over on the YouTube channel for Kat Han, just check it out. I mean, it's a really neat process. So I cut these into strips and I laid them down, and then over the top I put some sealer. I can't remember what I used now. It'll come to me. I did not put it on the back simply because everything is getting stuck to the back, so I'm going to wait and see if that's something I even want to cover. Alright, so inside, and I haven't done anything to this side, went ahead and did the gesso with the paint over the top of it, and then the plastic wrap, and I really like the way this turned out. This is so pretty. Like so. I'm going to do some more of that. But anyway, the next project was to take and, oops, here's my notes. See, I write notes on all kinds of scraps. The next project was to go ahead and prepare, and she said 1 page. But I had, oh my goodness, there's so nice area to work on. I'm going to do 2 pages. And we just put down scraps of paper and Mod Podged over the top of them. And I did my 2 letters, C and J. Get a little bit of an edge on there. And I really like the way that turned out too. This type of project is one of my favorites because I work mostly with scraps. You know, I was doing DIY long before that was even something people considered. I grew up with art projects doing it that way. But anyway, these are my pages. And a lot of this, I like to go back and just kind of look and see what I've got in there, because look at this list of things I wrote down that's actually in these 2 pages. Okay? For example, I've got postage stamps. Okay? Right here is one. I have gift wrap, and it's all over. Let's see, this is gift wrap. This is gift wrap. And then newspaper. Newspaper is all of these pieces like this. And I've got some Oriental paper. Punched out pieces. Okay, here's a butterfly here. And there's a leaf here. Tickets, and I think they got covered up with my paint. Catalog. Okay, catalog. May have lost that one. No, here it is, the bell. The bell was part of the catalog. Painted papers, that's, you know, what we were creating all the time. And I've got some down here, and some here, just some there. Music sheet right there. Map. Map, where are you? Down here in the corner. Menu, and that's these pieces right here like this. That's the menu. Tip a little bit more. That's the menu. Calendar, and I think that got covered. Recipe page. Children's book. Children's book. There was a little piece showing, and I don't see it right now. Let's see, puzzle piece. Okay, right there's a puzzle piece. So that's showing you that you can put all kinds of things in there. Here's gift wrap. Here's gift wrap. And basically that's kind of the way I work. When I'm making things, I look at, you know, what type of supplies do I have to go with the project. You know, like I keep bags of things. This is my bag of jelly prints that I have made, the scraps. And what I'm going to do, this is my scrap box right here. I just take and stick it right in here like this. And see, like I've got, alright, there's the cards, my little tiny scraps, different shapes, my bigger scraps. Because basically, I do not keep a lot of scrapbook paper, to be real honest with you. I have this box, so I can get this out of the way, and it's an old priority box. It actually had gotten wet, and I couldn't use it. But what you see right here, that's my scrapbook paper, okay? I don't need a whole lot because I would just as soon make whatever it is that I'm going to use. And this one book was given to me, oh gosh, a couple years ago. And you can still see just how much paper is still in there. I mean, in my lifetime, I will probably not use this one entire pad, let alone the rest of what's in here. Okay? I just don't need it. If it's something specific that I'm working on, let's say for example, I don't know, maybe I'm working on something from the ocean, I have no prints or papers that will go with it, I may go into one of the hobby stores like Hobby Lobby and just purchase one little piece or two little pieces of what I need, because storage is a problem for me. I have to be very thoughtful of that with my purchases, and so what I have is great. I don't need much more. Well, I guess I've talked long enough. So anyway, I wanted to show you how far I've gotten with my project that everyone's working on over on the Facebook group for Cat Hand, and check it out. It's called Mixed Media Morsels. Alright, enough for today. I hope you enjoyed this. We'll chat later. Bye-bye now.